Daily forecast for EURUSD for Wednesday, the 26th of November. I'm making this forecast after a long time because I realized that life, just like the markets, is extremely unpredictable. I've been dealing with a personal medical emergency, but thankfully it's all over. So yeah, coming back to the charts, this is EURUSD on the daily time frame. We are overall swing structure is bullish because we've had a break in market structure, and after the break in market structure we have a pullback, and we've come pretty deep into this pullback. This is the last demand zone over here, and so far we are pulling back quite strongly, although we now see a lot of bullish momentum over here over the past yesterday, and right now what's happening is also pretty bullish. So this is as far as the daily chart is concerned. Internally we are bearish, although swing structure is absolutely bullish. So this is a strong swing low and this is the weak swing high. So if you really want to catch like a total banger, you might want to get in case the price comes down here, you might want to get in somewhere here and then play the long, targeting something like this. So that's as far as the daily is concerned. Moving on to the 4-hour chart, we are bearish. We've had a break in market structure here, and after that we've had a strong pullback. This pullback for me is now over, and now we're looking at targeting this. So in fact, I can also mark this as the weak swing low. This is the 4-hour weak swing low that we can now look at targeting. And why is this pullback over? Well, because we've had a change of character and we've had a internal break of structure. So this becomes a good zone from where we can look at taking shorts. Is this a strong supply zone? Well, it's not really swept any liquidity, but it looks like more like a pause in this and maybe a zone from where the price might just reverse. And we continue targeting this weak swing low. However, if I was to take a trade, I would, like I said, bare minimum see a change of character. So if the price comes down here and then it kind of pulls up here, so maybe, something like this. Internal break of structure would happen somewhere maybe here. So, but I could possibly look at getting in somewhere here in case price comes in here and then look at targeting this place. So probably that's going to be if I'm going to be trading on the 4-hour, which I won't. Coming back to the M15, the M15 is bullish. It's bullish because it's an internal of an internal really. So we've had a break of structure over here, and after this we can expect a pullback to happen. How do we know that the pullback has started? Well, we need a minimum of a change of character which has happened, and then I would have liked to seen a internal break of structure, which for me would be this, but price has again, so this was more like a fake change of character and we've kind of gone up. We might reverse from here or we might not, but I would now be looking at possibly the pullback to happen sometime, although the overall structure is bullish, but I would like to see a pullback to happen. So once London opens, we're currently in the Tokyo session, but once London opens, what I would be really interested in looking at would be some kind of a change of character, an internal break of structure, and then look at playing the shots so that we can target the trend, which is right now the pullback of the M15. But I'm also mindful of the fact that we are in an H4 supply zone, so price very well might reverse from here, and we can look at taking this out, and we can also look at targeting this. So that's my outlook. Wait and watch and play in the direction that the market shows us. The markets will always be unpredictable. We can try and put these fancy lines and these fancy boxes and think that it might go this way, Well, it might or it might not. As long as you have back tested your strategy, I would say, just take the trades confidently. And if you have really back tested it well and you have a journal which shows you what all you've been doing, then I think you will be in good stead. Of course, you will have losses and of course, you will have wins. And that's how the markets really play out. But if you have a slight edge, then I'm sure that you will do extremely well. May the markets be with you. Stay safe.